Jaka, let alone the fact that Jaka, a former of all tag team champion, it kind of seemed that an eventuality that, given the right opportunity, and that's what that Fatal 4-Way was back at the Super Show, was going to become the Island Kings' time. Of course, now the question is, can the Island Kings overcome OAO? OAO, a much different set of opponents than the Skulk.
And speaking of the Skulk, I had spoken to Jaka and Maluta before this match tonight, and Jaka says that the Island Kings sent the Skulk packing home, sad, ready to waste, bloody-nosed, weighed, measured, and wanted.
Of course, it was OAO pointing out that during the Battle of the Belts, they made the Skulk tap. Of course, it wasn't in a position where they could have won the matchup. And by the same token, of course, they say they were not the ones pinned, which is true, by the Island Kings. And I think we've seen the frustration come out of Snoop Strikes, feeling like there's a lot of hype, but not being able to deliver. This is the opportunity for OAO. Can they deliver?
And you can, I mean, we saw on social media that OAO connected before tonight's match, and they were talking about goals for the new year, how they want to start 2022, and they want to do it with wins, with even perhaps some new gold around their waist. But Hunter Law almost seemed a little bit lackadaisical, a little bit mellow about the proposition, whereas Snoop is fired up. He said, we got to figure out something to get some wins.
Yeah, Maluta starting things for the tag team champions, Hunter Law for the challengers. Definitely been impressed by how well Maluta and Jaka have gelled, and I guess you made the darn good point about how long they've known each other, let alone having similar styles. You come together and suddenly you have a tag team that is not only effective but standing atop one of the best tag team divisions in all of sport. Hunter Law with the wrist control. And we've watched Hunter and Snoop grow up here before our eyes on the World Wrestling Network. You're watching now on Club WWN. You have at your own fingertips the entire history of these young men coming up through American Combat Wrestling, Full Impact Pro, and gelling to what they've become, along with Troy Hollywood as well, who we'll see in our main event, getting that opportunity to regain his Florida Heritage Championship.
Now some quick maneuvering from both Maluta and Hunter Law. Hunter Law sweeping up.
And it was a smart move right there by Hunter, trying to quickly pin the champion. Arm drag as well, and as much as I think Maluta's definitely got the speed for his team here right now, Hunter Law out wrestling and into the pin. 2 count only.
Excellent technical prowess from Hunter Law and a smooth drop kick.
And I'm telling you, this is starting off pretty well for the challengers, but as they say, it is definitely one of those we got to be in for the long haul, as Snoop is tagged in, a little bit of playing around by OAO there.
And that's the thing about OAO, is that they're absolutely devastating, but they enjoy what they're doing. They look like they're having a good time out there, but you got to wonder if maybe that's been something that's been lacking. Tag made. They got to take some things a little bit more seriously.
And a prone Maluta kicked in the face by Hunter Law. And I think this is all about Jaka finally losing his composure. Comes tearing in, and the roll up there, but not really an opportunity to pin Jaka. But guess what? I guess they're going for the double team. Look at those boots in the face of Jaka.
If they can take Jaka out of the equation, it makes Maluta an easier target. But Maluta is like a silent assassin.
Well, and again, they talk about bringing the ruckus. Oh, double hip toss here, and what do we got? Wheelbarrow.
Sprinkle a little cayenne pepper on it.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Cayenne pepper. Senton. And now Hunter Law. Look at it.
Yeah, the 2 count only here. Of course, Hunter now spending his days in Louisiana again, his home.
That bit of Cajun flair.
I don't know if I would dump Maluta into a turnbuckle.
I don't think that was a smart choice, especially looking at the look on Maluta's face.
Pretty sure to take a Samoan and dump their head into anything, you're going to wake them back up. The boots caught there by Maluta, and a prone Hunter Law trying to fight off Maluta. And oh, look at that distraction. What a smart move there. Official pulled away by Maluta, and Jaka taking out Hunter Law.
Jaka still such a factor in this matchup, not able to be taken out like OAO had hoped.
Yeah, the Shining Wizard just rocked Hunter, and Hunter's outside of the ring. And I'm telling you right now, man, Island Kings get cooking, and you're seeing it. It is bad news for anybody facing him as Hunter Law dumped head first there into the apron.
Maluta taking the momentary reprieve as Hunter Law is just thwacked by Jaka at ringside. Jaka unhinged in their first title defense. Here it is.
Well, and think about this. Our division's so competitive, you become tag team champions and you immediately got to face a team as good as Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes of OAO.
Gosh. Hunter Law's chest is turning red as cayenne pepper.
And it continues to turn red. What a chop again from Maluta. And sorry, I hear cayenne pepper and I just remember being a little kid put in the corner and having to have pepper in my mouth for saying the wrong thing. We did that back in the 80s, but nevertheless, Hunter Law again prone. The assisted slime slam, pinfall, broken up by Snoop Strikes.
And that's the thing about Snoop. He's so driven, so determined, and the frustration really mounting with Snoop, who said that OAO has been, quote, looking stupid by hyping themselves up online but not delivering in their matches. This is an opportunity if Hunter Law can get his wits about him against Jaka.
And the headbutts keep connecting, and Hunter now, beautiful suplex from Jaka. Hunter's in a lot of trouble. Pinfall, the 2 count only. Could you imagine being on the other end of a Jaka headbutt?
No, thank you. That's why I sit at this table with you, Trevin.
I don't think we're far enough away from these guys.
Jaka taking Hunter Law into the wrong part of town.
Of course, raking the eye for a good measure, and you just said it now. As Maluta's tagged in, Hunter as far as he could possibly be from his tag team partner. And instead, Island King's using that 5 count.
Jaka actually propped himself against Hunter Law's body to prevent him from being able to escape this corner. And Maluta is just unrelenting.
Man, I'm absolutely impressed by the Island Kings since bursting onto the scene here at FIP, becoming the FIP World Tag Team Champions. And now they're playing Snoop Strikes like a fiddle. Maluta now getting to continue the attack here, all the while Snoop Strikes has got the officials' attention. The neck breaker, pinfall.
Strikes, I think, was letting the aggravation get the better of him, letting his temper get to him. Accidentally not wanting to distract our referee, but so just at the breaking point is Snoop Strikes.
And you see that kick to the small of the back as Jaka's tagged in. And Hunter Law still cut off his tag team partner. That double suplex there. Could it be the end? 2 count only.
How much fight does Hunter Law have left in him? We had talked about it before, Trevin. It gets to the point where just the mind is willing, but the body is not capable. And somehow, Hunter Law is still going in this match.
Yeah, as resilient as Hunter Law is and things we've seen over the years from him, you can only take so much of a beating, especially from a tag team the caliber of the Island Kings, as Jaka charges wildly in. And Hunter, can he finally escape? Hits the super kick. And another. Island Kings are down, but again, Hunter so close yet so far from Snoop Strikes.
Hunter Law is momentarily taking the Island Kings out of commission, but is it enough time has he bought himself to get over to his corner and tag in Snoop Strikes?
Pivotal moment in the matchup, and finally Snoop Strikes is tagged in here. Jaka the first one to try to stop the speed of Snoop.
Speed such a factor when it comes to Snoop Strikes. He is firing on all cylinders. Caught up by Jaka.
That's it, Snoop, man. Flying through, but fighting 2 men right now. How long can that continue?
Shooting the legs out from underneath Jaka.
Beautiful DDT as well, and of course here's Maluta now catching Snoop. Hey, what do? Stop the man, that's smart. And are we gonna see a pump handle slam here? No, instead, Fisherman perhaps pinfall. Oh, 2 count only. And I've been told by numerous athletes, Snoop Strikes, one of the hardest hitting competitors in this sport. And I know that sounds really surprising given the size of Snoop, but the reality is he will rock you when he hits you.
What's that old saying? The fight in the dog, not the size of the dog that matters?
100% here is Snoop now in control with the cravat, bringing in Maluta.
Oh, and just laying in some strikes.
And I think Jaka's seen enough already. Things breaking down. It's pretty impressive to me that anybody's still walking in this matchup after what both teams have put each other through. But again, for Snoop, man, been so close so many times to becoming a tag team champion here in Full Impact Pro. Can it happen here tonight?
And this is the momentum that OAO want to go into 2022 with tag mate Hunter Law, now legal competitor.
Kick taking the head off of Jaka. Now Maluda comes in.
Looks like Hunter Law directing traffic.
Yeah, Snoop heading to the top as well. To a prone Maluda.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, come on.
Next level. It wasn't enough that they had to spoil everything for Troy Hollywood at Battle of the Bells, another member of OAO, and oh no.
Yeah, inside of the ring. Maluda nearly took out Hunter Law.
Snoop Strike's able to actually get himself back in as well, but I think that Hunter Law had the wherewithal to get his shoulder up.
First next level, getting into the business of Troy Hollywood. It's hard to argue that those individuals outside of the ring are the reason that Anthony Green became the Florida Heritage Champion. But those double savate kicks there, taking down Hunter Law and the distraction to next level. I mean, think about it. They could be out here looking at the tag champs, scouting them. But by the same token, you know they're in the head of OAO. Pinfall.
Oh, Snoop able to break it up.
I don't know how the Snoop just got knocked off the apron. Like a teleport.
There is just a different level of fight in Snoop Strikes. Now reversing, tossing Jocko over the top rope. Oh, heavens.
What a kick. Right to the back of the head. Maluda getting behind Hunter Law. You can see both men jockeying for position here. The elbow rocks the challenger. And to Maluda, be in control. No, here's Snoop. We have new champs.
Oh,
what is Andy Brown doing up on the apron?
come on. And Trevin, I correct myself, that was actually the sprinkle of cayenne pepper. But not enough for OAO to capitalize. That could have been it. Snoop Strikes over the top.
Yeah, taking out Andy Brown and Brian Idle. And as much as you gotta love to see it, inside of the ring, Hunter Law, he's in trouble.
Oh no.
36 chamber connects. Stole that from you. Pinfall. They retain. Island Kings on top.
The Island Kings victorious, but next level just stomping. Oh my God, the next level is unhinged. They are taking out OAO.
Yeah, Anthony Green coming out, joining the attack, and things getting out of control here.